everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle. And I'm going to have a quick DIY for you. I hope it's quick. I saw this on YouTube, something similar, or mostly, I say similar, very close to the same thing. What is actually different about it, really more than anything, is that instead of using baker's racks, I have in this box from Retail Rebel, Saturday when things were $10, this whole box of what is supposed to make, I guess, like a puppy playpen or whatever, but essentially it's the baker's racks, only there's a lot of them. I think there's about 12 in here. And what we're going to, why is it wet? What we're going to make is a thing for my silk flowers, like a storage, like a organizer type, display type thing, so that my flowers, which the cats have knocked all over the floor, they were in a big box, and now they're all over the floor, so, and they're walking on them. So I need something to store my flowers, and I saw a YouTuber do this with baker's racks from Dollar Tree, which would make them $1 a piece, and I got at least a dozen, and it cost me $10. So I don't know what else in this box, so we're finding out. There might be pieces that, yeah, I need a wooden hammer. I have no idea why that's in this box. I have no idea.
I do.
You get those kind of weird things when you go to Retail Rebel. It may be important to this project if I was going to actually make the puppy playpen, which I'm not. I'm using it, as I said, to make something to display my flowers. I'm gonna, I bought zip ties. It came with a whole bunch of them. All right, probably not enough.
They go on the sides and everything to connect.
Well, guess what? I don't know if I'm going to need, maybe I'll use those little connector pieces and maybe I won't, because I don't know, because mine is not going to be square, mine's going to be triangular. So it may be a little harder to use it. To make like a puppy play yard, like there's one style that you can put it away together in different configurations. Either, you know, more square, more rectangular, taller, depending on how you want to do it. We're making it triangular. And we're going to try and set that on, where did I put it? These pizza pans, which are going to be separated by some, what do you call them? These, marbles. So that it's like Lazy Susan, so it turns. Let's hope that they don't then just knock that over, because they could. Let's see first if that's going to even work, because if not, I got to take these, because I've got $10 worth of pizza pans here, and it may not even work properly. Let's take the big marble. We don't need a shooter marble. We just need the smaller marbles. I lost my marbles. All right, let's put that together. Woo, that's going to go right off of there. That's not going to work. Turn it over this way, maybe? No, that's not going to work. Maybe I need a lot of shooter marbles. Maybe here. Well, John had a suggestion, and that was to drill a hole in the center and put it.
One.
Well, you'd have to do it on.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. E6000 on the bottom of a bolt. Stick the bolt upright in the center of the pan. Drill a hole through the center of this pan and set it down on top, and take the bolt almost all the way down, but make it loose enough so it can spin.
Well, guys, it does spin. Tilt that forward. So here I have, because I have this, I can't take this off, because if I do, I can't take it back to the store. I have the marbles, if you can see them. And the idea was to set this one on top of that one. Cake pans weren't big enough, but see what happens? No, the cats would have a heyday with that, wouldn't they? They would try to climb it and it would slide off and go flying. Can't go this way because they're round. They're beveled, so you can't turn it this way because then the marbles are not big enough to lift it up, and you know, it would still do the same thing. So what he's talking about is drilling a hole down through the center that is loose so that the thing will still turn, but you know, on the marbles. But
Or you could even use this so there's no threads for it to
or a
catch on.
dowel. But the problem with using something like this is that
Just cut down the dowel. Don't leave the hammer top on it.
we're going to figure something out so that this works, so that it can do this without falling off. Okay? Yeah. Just not tonight. Can't do it tonight. Here, hold this. So I can get these off and put them back in the little baggie. Well, it was a good idea, right? I've seen other people use things for that purpose. But their stuff fits together better. But I just want to give you an idea of how this is going to go together.
You missed one.
Where?
On the pan.
Because it's clear. All right. Well, that didn't work, but hopefully the rest of this will go to plan. All right, take those. Nope, I'll set them down here. All right. So, I don't know if I'm going to need any of those pieces, so we'll just push those aside. Start out with 3 of these. Set these ones out of the way. John, I'll need you to... John's going to be off camera, but he's going to be holding things up for me. And the idea is... Let me see. Do I want them to go... And then 3 layers high? Or do I want them... I think I want it taller and thinner. Okay, so the idea is... These are going to go together and form a triangle. Okay? So we're going to zip tie that together real quick. Hold 2, well, hang on. Just go ahead and let them see. We'll show you the first layer, and then I'll put the other layers on top, and you won't have to see all of it. Hold those together. Can you hold those together?
It's going to be easier for you to hold them and me to zip tie than me to try and reach all the way over there.
Well, I do have more than what came with this, so you're going to have to do, like...
3.
Yep. So each side is going to get 3 zip ties to join this together in a triangle. In between each, because I don't know if you can see this in the video. Ouch. But each, make sure they're tight. Each of these has a 3 sections, like here, and then there's a crossbar here, crossbar, and then the bottom. Does that make sense? All right. You do that side, I'll do this side. So we are going to make this into a triangle. And we are going to go up as many layers as we can. I think there's 12, I'm not sure, I may be mistaken. There's at least 12. I think. I hope. If not, we're in trouble. Because you gotta have 3 for a level. John, hand me a couple of those silk flowers, please. Down there behind the, rocking chair, where they knocked the entire display down. Hand me a couple of them, please.
I'm not tying.
I know, I'm just going to show them. So anyways, the idea is that you stick your flowers in there, and it's kind of like a store display. Can you hand me that pink one so that they can... Maybe the pink one and the yellow one. Right there.
I kind of even neater idea.
Nope, this is how it goes. So,
No,
kind of
I
like
was talking
that.
instead of doing them up and down.
What?
So you now have that. And then...
I need it to go like between there and there, so it's going to have to go. No, it's going to have to go like that because I'm limited on space. All right, so we're going to go up a level.
Hold on, the bottom level still needs one more zip tie.
I'm going to zip tie this to this. It's probably going to take about 4 across, and then 3 down for each of these. Make that go up a little bit so they can see what I'm doing. Now it's down too low. Up too far. Down a little. Okay, whoa. somewhere
It
in
looks
the middle.
like you're in a bird cage.
Yes, I am. I'm in jail, guys. Let me out. Okay, give me a metal cup. All right, so hold this a moment, please.
I think it'd be easier, actually, to go ahead and make another one of these before trying to stack it on top. That way it's all ready together.
I'm just trying to show them, like, okay, so anyway, we're going, yeah. I guess maybe we're going to make them in levels like this first. So we don't have to go up so high in front of the camera here. And so that they'll hold still. Otherwise, we're going to have to try to hold them. They won't be very stable. I do think you're probably right. I was just trying to show them in a hurry so we could just go on to the next. Give me some zip ties. Don't hold them all. Anyways, I can't take credit for this idea. I did see somebody else do it on YouTube, and I think that they said perhaps they had seen somebody else do it on YouTube. So I don't know where this originated. I am not using the cooling racks from Dollar Tree because I was able to come up with this for even less expensive. But that is what they generally use, is the baker's cooling racks from the kitchen section.
Actually, these are exactly the same thing.
Except for they don't have like the little feet to hold it up off your counter. It would be laying flat on your counter. So, but I mean, essentially it is the same thing. Alright, let's put these two together and then we will pause you and we will go on and get all these put together and show you what we do next. Is that the last one? Alright, so this is going to zip tie to this level. And as I said, it would probably be best, we can start out with 3, but we may have to do 4. That's why I had to buy, all these zip ties. And it doesn't matter that I'm going to have extra ones because I will need them for other projects. We use a lot of zip ties in our DIYs.
I can't do those ones. My fingers are too fat.
Well, you hold it because it keeps tipping. Please. It's not real stable when you put the first layer of these on, but it will get more stable when you do more than one side of it. If you have zip ties and duct tape and a little E6000, you can probably fix anything. And of course, a glue gun. Don't forget we have to, I wouldn't be a real crafter if I didn't have a glue gun. I'm not very good with a glue gun, actually.
I'm noticing these panels are not exactly 100% the same.
No, they're not. They're not perfectly, the same, but they work. I mean, why they're not perfectly the same, I don't know, but they're not.
Because machines make mistakes too.
Don't say that. All right, so as you can see, and you know what, guys? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 more layers to do. That's awesome because I have a lot of silk flowers.
You cannot go ceiling high with these.
It's not going to. It's going to be on the floor, and no. So, anyways, guys, see, you're gonna fill it up with flowers, and it's going to hold.
Great idea. Put them on the floor.
Yeah, so a cat can climb them.
Exactly.
But guys, got to do what you got to do when you're limited on storage space. All right, be back with you in just a moment. But look how tall it is, guys. Let's tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, go. Going up, going up, going up, going up. So it's going to hold a lot of flowers. Probably on the floor it's going to be as tall as me or more. So I thought it was only going to go 3 levels high. It's actually gone 4 levels high, which is better than I had planned. And again, we will have a bunch of flowers in it. And here in just a moment, I'll show you what that looks like. Be right back with you. Oh my goodness, guys. A, I did not know I had this many flowers. B, John should be a professional flower arranger, horticulturalist person. He did a lot of this. I did like part of one side and it looked bad, and so he redid it. So anyways, I'm going to kind of try to turn it without knocking it down. Try to get like...
Give me just a second
like
and I'll...
pan all the way up and down so that they can see this side first.
I'm going to zoom in just a
So,
smidge.
I mean, this looks like we are at Michael's or something, guys. Matter of fact, it looks like I bought out Michael's. I didn't. Most of these flowers came from Dollar Tree or Dollar General for $1. But I do have a lot of them. Some of them I got on clearance, and so they cost way less than $1. But, yeah. Ready?
Just
but I've been,
about.
you know, I've been collecting flowers for almost a year, so this is like almost a year worth of trying to get these for this, you know, to make wreaths and other. Oh, am I moving it before you're ready? All right, so here's the white side. He put a pop of color here and there. Oh, this side needs some attention. This will be the back side. All right, show this side up and down. And then we have a little less. A little less loved side, not because it's not loved, just because we don't have as many of the flowers in these colors. Oops, I'm trying to get the roses up. Some of these are also like garland, you know, long garland pieces that I got at some of these things I got at Retail Rebel also over the last year. All right, so this is this side. This will be the back side for right now. But again, it's going to be on something that I can turn, and it's also going to be on the floor. We try to put the really, really big ones at the top, the heaviest ones, and like some of the bigger, fuller ones at the bottom. So the middle are kind of the smaller ones. Okay, guys, so that is what I'm afraid is going to happen with the cat. And that's why I wanted to put it on that base. That not only would turn, but also I was going to have between the layers, you know, I was going to have it so it could turn. And like John said, we're going to bolt it down, but I was also going to put some kind of a weight down in the middle on top of there to make the base heavy. So that, yes, it turns, but it hopefully won't tip as easy. This was just for the video, and unfortunately a lot of the flowers are now on the floor, and that's my fault because I'm short and I tried to turn it for you without being able to reach it high enough. I was turning it from the bottom, and yeah. So anyways, it's everywhere, and we're going to have to fix that when we move it tomorrow. Alright guys, well, that is what, that's what we made, and then I made a mess. So anyways, if you would, please, give this video a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comments what you think of this DIY. Again, I cannot take credit for the creativity behind this. Some other YouTuber, I saw their video. I don't know who it was, and I've tried, and I cannot find, for the life of me, find it. If I do, I will put a link to their channel in the description to that video so you can find it. But anyways, this is a way to display your flowers so that you know what you have, and you don't do what I did and buy so much when you haven't used hardly any yet. But the idea is now I will be able to after we fix this mess. So let me know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe to my channel, and please share my video with others so maybe they might subscribe as well, because that would really, really help my channel, and it doesn't cost you a dime. And thank you for watching, and watching it topple. Maybe that part will be in the bloopers. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. But as you can see, this is our prize winning side. Jonathan's side. At least it didn't break my camera.